Hello everyone, welcome to Nathbet. It is week 6 and we have got a hell of a lot to get through this week. I know it's late on Thursday. Been very busy today unfortunately, so this might be coming to you a couple of hours late. Nevertheless, you'll have plenty of time on Friday to get those bets on, and you will have to get them on Friday because we do have a Friday night bet in our Nathbet predictions this week. We also have a game from very low down the leagues. It's been taken me a good few hours to go through these fixtures, like I say, and people who have been with us over previous seasons in Nathbet understand that we don't just tip, 2 to 11, 1 to 7, 1 to 6 shots. I mean, that's not how we operate. 1 to 3, even a 2 to 1 on. Very rarely. We do like to find value in the bets. We do tip them in and around even money, maybe a little bit shorter from time to time, but normally we're on that even money mark and working bigger than that. So it does take time to get the right prices, but at the same time, I think we give you value for money, and you've seen the hits. If you haven't been to the website and investigated the website for yourself, make sure you do. Just take 5-10 minutes to have a look around. Go to the past winners. You can see the videos. You can see the betting slips, the betting results. We put on every single bet here that we tip at nathbet.com, and we do post them. We don't just give them to you and charge you a fee. It's completely free for literally the 4th year running at Nathbet. We're not charging, even though plenty of people have said we should. We don't. We give you them free. It's all on one simple page, so it's a no-lose situation for you guys because you know you're going to be in profit by the end of the season. A couple of really good weeks so far, and let's make sure that we finish that with maybe 10, 20, 30, 40 points profit come at the end of the season. But we like this week. I do like this week. Like I say, so many great offers for people who haven't got on accounts, especially with Coral this year. They're our main affiliate this year, Coral, and they're giving us some fantastic exclusive offers that you can't get anywhere else. So make sure that you don't navigate away from the page. Make sure you do press that Coral icon, load on, load up, get your money on. It takes 2 or 3 minutes to put your details into their system, and you can really take advantage of some fantastic offers, especially in this week's football. So without further ado, let's go straight on with the double, the safe double, guys, and we're going to go to Anfield. Brendan Rodgers under a lot of pressure, isn't he? And I think that maybe if they lose this game, then I think that he could be the next man out the door, the next manager to leave. But I don't think they will do. I think Liverpool will come back. They are a decent side. They are missing quite a few players, obviously, Daniel Sturridge and Jordan Henderson mainly. And of course, Steven Gerrard going to the MLS. But I still like Liverpool to beat Norwich at home. Even with the squad that he's got together, they've still got some very useful players, and of course Christian Benteke with that magnificent overhead kick, albeit a consolation goal in the defeat to Manchester United last week. I still expect them to do the business, and maybe him to shine out. We're not going to back any handicap bets. We're going to back Liverpool straight up in this one at 4-6 to beat Norwich. Now Chelsea, Jose Mourinho, it is crazy. I mean, to be that many points away from Manchester City, I mean, is the league over? I hope not. I hope not for the neutral. And another big game for them. Probably the hardest game of the season so far against Arsenal, and many people would expect an Arsenal win or at least a draw. I'm going to back Chelsea to especially after their 4-0 win against Maccabi Tel Aviv in midweek, to come out fighting. I think he's very defiant. Jose Mourinho, he did rest a few. John Terry, Branislav Ivanovic, Diego Costa, even though he came on to score. Whether these players come and play on Saturday remains to be seen, but I do expect a hungrier Chelsea, especially in front of a slightly tentative Stamford Bridge crowd, but I expect them to get the ball rolling in this game. Arsenal, of course, have got their problems of their own. A disappointing away defeat. They've got injury problems, and I'm still not fully convinced with either side, but I do expect Chelsea, especially at 6-4 on this occasion, to take advantage of home field and get the win. So 4-6 Liverpool, 6-4 Chelsea, 3-1 double to start us off. Now, if that's not good enough, the first bet in the Coral, if you haven't opened an account with Coral, you can't get. We're backing Chelsea 6-4. You can get 9-1 on Chelsea to win this game if with a free £5 bet. That's 9 times 5. £40. Plus your money back, £45. If you want to back Arsenal as a first-time customer, you can get 12-1. And the best deal is with this, it's a no-lose bet, because if you do not win, if Chelsea don't win, you put £5 on them. If Arsenal don't win, you don't put £5 on them. You automatically get £20 cash free into your account. So it is a no-lose bet. Magnificent from Coral, and especially for Nathbet.com. Very honoured to have that offer, and we've got it. Okay, now I said we're going to go delve into the leagues, and this is a difficult treble and a different treble this week. First of all, we're going to go all the way to the National League North, and we're going to back North Ferriby, which is actually my hometown. In this one at 11 to 10, they travel to Telford United. Telford in the West Midlands. They've been relegated from the National League last year, gone into the National League North, and they are rock bottom and struggling. Lost plenty of players. Steve Kittrick, the manager, he's been sacked, and they're just kind of in disarray. And they've basically said this week that it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. They've got a deluge of players they're trying to get out of the club. They're in financial problems as well. And North Ferriby, decent start in the National League North, and I expect them to go to Telford and basically compound their misery. They lost 4-0 to Harrogate Town in midweek, and I don't think it's going to get any better for Rob Smith's men at Telford United. So North Ferriby at 20 to 21 to beat Telford United away from home. Friday night football, Ipswich against Birmingham City. Birmingham, decent start to the season, but Mick McCarthy's Ipswich, especially at home at Portman Road, okay, they did get turned over recently, but I think that at 19 to 20, pretty much even money, we're going to take that and roll with it to get back to winning ways. I expect Ipswich to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season, maybe top 6. They might just miss out, but I think they're a good enough squad, and they should beat Birmingham City, who are a bit Jekyll and Hyde, and we're hoping the Hyde comes to fruition for us here on this occasion. So I know sometimes people don't like betting on the Friday night football, and of course if you're getting this on the Saturday, then you will miss out, but hopefully you get it on the Friday, so make sure you get that bet on. Ipswich to beat Birmingham 19 to 20. And finish that off with Newcastle United. I've seen glimpses of Newcastle and the football they can play. I know they're rock bottom of the league, but I don't think anyone expects them to get relegated this season. They have signed some useful players, and I think a home game against Watford is just what the doctor ordered. Watford have had a couple of useful results, but I expect them long trip, obviously from London or North London, to go up to Newcastle, and I expect the Newcastle's new signings to fire. And 6 to 4 is a very nice price, I feel, to tip them. So North Ferriby, Ipswich, and Newcastle, 8.5 to 1 treble, and one that I like very, very much. Now, on with the fourfold, guys. Manchester City is our fourfold. They're on the handicap. We're going to back them against West Ham United. Of course, magnificent record. West Ham sometimes play well, and sometimes they are absolutely horrific. I expect Manchester City to win by 2 clear goals on this occasion. So Manchester City -1 is a 4 to 6 price. That's best price. Again, of course, with Coral. Now, we're backing them at 4 to 6. You can again back them at 8 to 1 if you haven't opened an account with Coral. And again, if you lose that bet, if they do lose or do draw that game against West Ham United, you won't lose the bet. You're going to get £20 cash straight into your account. Again, no loser situation. Shrewsbury against Crewe Alexandra. Crewe struggling right at the bottom of League One. Shrewsbury definitely had an upturn in fortunes, unbeaten in the last 3, and obviously through to the Capital One Cup where they face Chelsea next week. But Crewe should be a lot easier for them. 7 to 10 for Mickey Mellon's men. I expect them to go there and win at New Meadow. So 7 to 10 about Shrewsbury. I think it's a pretty good price, of course. Promoted from League Two last season. Stoke City against Leicester City. Leicester, again, one of those sides who have been great and on a great run. But it's a difficult place to go, Stoke, in the Britannia for any team. And I think that Leicester City might come a cropper at Stoke City. Maybe the bubble, Mr. Ranieri's bubble, might burst. So 6 to 4 about Stoke, and about them to get the ball rolling there. And I think it's a nice price. If it was even money, I might stay away from them. But 6 to 4, I like that a lot. Finish that off with Bournemouth against Sunderland. We're going to go with Bournemouth and Eddie Howe's men. Sunderland just dreadful at the moment, aren't they? Just cannot string any kind of a result together, and they're just it's just mistake after mistake, and I think they'll be the first one to go this season. So 7 to 10 about Bournemouth. So Manchester City -1, Shrewsbury, Stoke, and Bournemouth 11 to 1 fourfold for all you guys. Now, Coral Accumulator, again, new customer, fantastic offer. The Coral ACCA. One, if you bet on the fourfold, this of course is a fourfold. We have a fourfold every single week. Not only will you hopefully get into plenty of profit with our 11 to 1 bet, you will also get, and Coral will give you, 5 free accumulators of your choice. 5 free fourfolds, 5folds, 6folds, whatever you want to put on it, to the maximum bet of £20. Again, an amazing offer. 3 great offers this week, guys, from Coral, so make sure you take advantage of that. And of course, if you've got a spare £1, then make sure you put on the clean sweep, the double, the treble, and the fourfold. Just retain those selections on your betting slip, and you'll get a cool 460 to 1. Not bad for £1. You can definitely spare a pound this weekend, guys, and it has happened 2 or 3 times for Nathbet. We have had the clean sweep, so make sure that you're on that. Okay. You think it's good, it's about to get better. How would you like £1,000 cash absolutely for free at Nathbet? Can you get that with anyone else? I don't think you can. We're going to give you £1,000 free cash. All you need to do is retweet this competition tweet and tag in a friend to the tweet. That's it. Just retweet this competition tweet of winning £1,000. Make sure you tag in a friend. £1,000. We will unveil the lucky winner, or hopefully lucky prospective winner, before kickoff on Saturday. If Yaya Toure, Christian Benteke, and Mr. Gomez score for Swansea this week, and if they all score the first goal in their respective games, you will win £1,000. Again, we will let you know who the lucky winner is, but only if you retweet this competition and also tag a friend in, so make sure you do that. Now, we came very close in our NFL accumulator bet last week. We're going to offer you a treble each week. Just as a little side bonus on Sunday evening football. I know plenty of you are NFL fans out there. We've been betting on this for many years, making lots and lots of profit. Unfortunately, on the very last play of the game, when the Cardinals should have just taken a knee in their own 30, they decided to run the touchdown and go over 48.5 points. I mean, it doesn't get more unlucky than that. I'm sure if you followed it, you were pulling your hair out as well. It were great bets we had, fantastic bets, and we shouldn't have had a problem with them. Unfortunately, these things happen, but we do go straight back on with a treble bet this weekend. The Cincinnati Bengals against the San Diego Chargers, and of course, Chargers travelling to the Bengals. I like the Bengals -3, even though the Chargers have got a very good record going there, but Melvin Gordon, Danny Woodhead as running backs, I'm not convinced with them, and I think Phillip Rivers, especially in early season, they did get a very good win at home against Detroit, but I expect the Bengals -3. I do like them to win this game. I think the Bengals are a little bit tougher this year, and I expect them to win by a touchdown or more. So -3 on the handicap, 10 to 11. All these prices are 10 to 11, all 3 trebles, giving us a 7.5 to 1 treble. So Bengals to beat the Chargers, -3 on the handicap. Now the Chicago Bears and Jay Cutler, +1. The Cardinals travel there. Now the Cardinals had a good win, of course, much to our frustration against the Saints on Sunday. And the Bears lost a pretty close game, and they played pretty well at home against the Green Bay Packers. Many people tipping them for the Super Bowl this year. They are the outright favourites. But they were pretty good, and under a new manager or new coach, should I say, I do think that they showed signs of improvement, and to be the underdogs on this occasion, I actually like them against a Cardinals side who struggle to score points on the road. I think the Bears will win this one. So the fact that they're getting a head start, even albeit a +1, I think that it's a nice result for us. So +1, the Chicago Bears to beat the Arizona Cardinals. And finish that off with the 49ers at the Steelers. I like the Steelers -6 on this occasion. Again, played pretty damn well at New England to kick off the season last Thursday. And I think Ben Roethlisberger and co. Will have a pretty good season and maybe surprise plenty of teams. The 49ers had a decent win as well, but at the same time, I'm not convinced about them at all this season, and going to Pittsburgh is going to be a very, very tough task. So I like Roethlisberger -6. I expect them to win by more than a touchdown, and of course, if they do win by more than a touchdown, then we're going to be winning the bet. So I like that a lot. So the Bengals -3, the Bears +1, and the Steelers -6. 7.5 to 1 treble. That's it. I know I've gone on for a while, but like I say, the clock's just striking midnight. I know Pete's waiting to put this on, so hopefully you'll get this into the early hours of Friday morning and watch this Friday afternoon and get all those bets on for the weekend. I need a glass of water. I'm pretty tired, but I'm excited about the weekend's bets. Have a great one, and thanks for listening. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.